Let's fucking go, chat. I'm so happy about this video. Cause the gang was all laughing at me and clowning me in Discord when I made that video about the alts being somewhat abusive. They was talking about block that bitch. Like I wasn't trying to block that bitch. When they saw me getting dropped off back to back to back to like I wasn't jumping or some chat. Like talking about some blocking, like I wasn't jumping or something. So it was all fun and games. Well, it ain't so funny when it ain't me. So let's play the clips. All right, so here's the first one, and then I ain't gonna say the names, but look, here go Luca, hitting his ult. They got some good defense. They got some good defense for real. Try to get the block. Don't get the block, but it's heavy contested. Unsuccessful attempt, bitch. And Luca hits that bitch. 18-16, and my boys went on to lose that game. He hit the piano music on their ass. But it gets better, y'all. I got more. 13-13 on the clock. Look, nice little move from SGA. Boop. Hit him with the out. Yeet. Nice. That was a nice one. You know what I'm saying? He put in some work for that out. 6 seconds on the clock. 16-13. Check it out. Check it out. Look at him. He ain't even moving, chat. He ain't even moving, chat. 3 on the clock. He ain't even moving. Activated right here. Look, he chat. Hey, block that bitch, cuz. Hey, block that bitch. It ain't so funny now. Yeet. Let's fucking go. They going to chat. They going to overtime. 16-16. He ain't even try, chat. My boy didn't even move. He just activated the alt. Hey, it was all funny games. Oh, it's real funny now. It's real funny now. 26-23 on the clock. I mean, 26-23, 11 on the clock. Look at him. Good defense. Good defense. Just activated that. He didn't even try. Just activated that bitch. Yeet. Let's fucking go. 26-26. We got ourselves another tie ball game, and they going into overtime. Hey, block that shit, cuz. Block that bitch, cuz. But it was all fun and games when it was me. We got one more right here. Look, 3 on the clock. 28-30. 3 on the clock. He just walking. He just walking. Chat. The double team is there. He just chat. He just activate the double team is there. Hey, block that shit, cuz. Hey, block that bitch, cuz. Yeet. My boy hit that shot. 31-30. There's 0.4 seconds on the clock. You know he lost that game. Yeah, hey, it was all fun and games. It was all fun and games. You know, it's me. Oh, it's real funny watching y'all get dropped off. It's real funny. You right, it's hilarious. Anyway, look, I made this video on who I'm maining, and I just want to say that I wasn't I'm wrong. I wasn't I wasn't wrong, but I wasn't right either. So my picks are still the same. Steph Curry, my point guard, Booker, shooting guard, LeBron James or Wiggins at small forward, Zion, Antetokounmpo, power forward, Bam, Capella at the center position for me. So my picks are still the same, but now that I've been playing DCD more, I realized that I was a little wrong about just kind of writing off everybody else because it's not about who you play, it's how you play them. So, because, like, bro, DCD did a great fucking job at, at just the game, at just the game. And, like, there are some issues, right? But they did such a great job with all the players that you can really possibly like use your favorite player. Like, I'm not gonna say you can use 100% of the players, but bro, you can legit use about 90% of these people and you're gonna be good. So it's not who you play, it's how you play them. And it's also about your team. Like if you got a garbage ass trio, that's on you. But you got a good team and you know what you're doing. You can damn near use I get the block right there with my Zion. You can damn near use anybody, like for real. Like but like 90% of the players you can do some good shit with. Then get the block. 5-5-0. So we starting out pretty strong here, but just keep in mind that I got a block with my Zion, right? I blocked Julio, and you guys like Julio. I'm gonna talk about him too. I'm up against another Zion. I don't know why he left him open. He missed that three anyway. I didn't get the rebound. I thought he was gonna hit, so I wasn't ready. Coming up again, I blocked it. I tried to block it, but the game said I jumped too early. So sometimes you just get holed by the game, bro. I thought that was a perfectly well timed block attempt. but the game said I was too early, so whatever. So sometimes I just feel like you get hold, and it is what it is. Look, I jumped for the ball right there. It said something too far, like I am just getting hold, bro. But it happens to everybody. I see a lot of people missing alts. I mean, missing rebounds as he comes through with the dunk right there. Wasn't able to get the block 5-4. But he doing this thing with Julio, but I blocked him too. So keep that in mind. Doing my thing with Zion. Nice little move right here. Some good defense. I get that rebound. Kick it out to Oda. Yeet. 7-4. So just keep in mind, it's not who you use, it's how you use them. Because that's going to be very important for when I do these next videos and I break down all the ballers. As he pull off that midi right there, 7-6. Just some bad defense from me and Oda. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. It confused me. It happens. Look, I use my alt right there. I walk it down and I use my alt. They couldn't stop it, right? It's very hard to stop Zion. But check this out. The very next play, this Zion uses his alt. Well, look, I jump and I block that bitch, right? So when I did mine, I made sure that they weren't going to stop that motherfucker, right? And he just pulled up on heels like I couldn't stop that motherfucker, right? So again, it's not who you use because we're both using Zion, but it's about how you use them. I made sure mine wasn't getting blocked. I blocked his shit. 12-6, 1 minute and 22 on the clock. Okay, up by 6, making the move. Look, he doing look. He goes for a dunk, and I try to do a dumbass steal attempt. I put that part in there because sometimes, bro, we just like try to steal the ball at the wrong time, and it costs us points, bro. So we gotta stop making those dumbass mistakes. Like I should have just went for the block. Why the fuck am I trying to steal the ball right there? That's dumb shit, right, chat? We all make mistakes though. I'm going for steals at the wrong time. I try to get there, yeet, 12-10. I don't. So they call back up by 2. Good move from Luca. I get there. Like I jumped so late because I didn't even think he was gonna miss. I really did. So like you guys gotta be ready to fucking get a rebound. Like people really be missing wide. NBA Infinite, DCD type shit. 12-12. So they caught up. That was a good alley oop. Wasn't prepared to stop it. It was a pretty fast transition with that alley. Just wasn't ready. Get the rebound. Okay. Right here. He jumped early. I thought I jumped on time. But the game said I jumped too early. But what I really think happened is that his body moved me out of the way of the block. Like it blocked me from getting the rebound. I really think his body did that. So that's a topic for a different video. Rebounding is about positioning. I plan to do a video about that. Yeah, different video. So 12-14, the boys are up. They caught up with 8 fucking points. We are trash. But to be fair, these motherfuckers are just missing wide. 15-14. All right, so it's 15-14 with 9 on the clock. No, no, I'm sorry. That was our game clock. 17 on the clock. So chat, excuse me. They for the whole ball. They passing it around. They just gonna dunk it, right? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pass to Julio. I'm on my way. 2, block that bitch. It's bad animations. The game still got some visual effects they gotta work on. But yeah, I blocked that bitch, right? So 15-14. So the reason why I use this particular video is because number one, my Zion never got stopped. I stopped their Zion. I stopped their Julio multiple times. So it's not necessarily about who I mean it's 90%, 90% of the players. It's not necessarily about who you use, it's how you use them. Because that made me stopping them and them not stopping me made a difference. But that'll do it for this video. I just wanted to put that out there.